But yeah, you definitely want to save your 2 lives for the boss.
Yeah.
Because it is not... I mean, it literally goes to 11 in, like, no time at all. No more!
Where the hell are they?
When in doubt, you can actually look through the map and they'll show up as orange silhouettes.
Only if there's only so many of them left.
Well, no, if you haven't seen them for a while, they'll show up too. Like, if your character has not laid eyes on them, it'll be like, oh, well, here they are. They're hiding like a bunch of bitches. Ba-da-da. Ugh.
Bullshit.
Yeah. As long as you don't use a life, you're good. Everything else can be forgiven. Lightning Bro! I'm used to the torments where, like, the gun recharges so much faster.
Yeah.
It's just unusual. It's like, oh.
Boy.
Fucking shield bros.
They seem like they should be so easy to kill.
But they're huge assholes every single time.
You're not better.
No, it would help if they weren't so predictive with the AoE of things they spit. It's like, oh, I'm going to throw area of effect, and I'm going to predict where you're going to be for... What happened to this dude? Okay.
The
sure.
best thing.
He just stared at you menacingly for like a minute. Good use of the ult. Because fuck those shield guys.
We are thinking the same thought.
Because remember, hell takes your memory.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, if you kill enough people, you get it back.
Or something. Bum, 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 bum.
Rude.
Rude, sir. Arena! Remember to hit that middle explosive again.
It's a good one.
I always just remember entering this arena and everyone spawns around the giant exploding crystal and they're like, behold! And then they just disappear in a ball of fire. It's like, I beheld! Ba-na-na-na. Dun, dun, dun.
What had happened back there with the angel meant something. Why'd they go after her? Why'd she get rid of her?
Alright, time for a drink.
Yeah.
I tell you now, I should have thought about that more.
Getting ready to enter the second to last arena.
I thought this was the last one.
Yeah, this may be the last arena up here.
Nope.
Well, you gotta climb up the stairs to get to the last, because it was that outdoor arena that killed you once. The last arena is the one that's coming up. Here's the last arena.
Right.
Because it has a shitload of shield bros. Double shield bros have spawned. And good use of the explosives. Alright, double shield bros gonna show up again. There they are. Did you get both of them? Hell yeah, you did.
Sometimes I have my moments.
Alright, you got, Priest and, Bugs. Along with the... and Zappy Bro.
Fuck off. with
Fucking
your
bugs! I was a little worried there for a second.
Yeah, me too.
Not okay with the double priest sending spam. Nice. There you go.
Seemed to me like
All right,
Judge got
pass
a raw
up.
deal back there. But I guess that's heaven for you. One of these days, they're gonna get theirs.
I like how he says one of these days heaven's gonna get theirs. Alright, you're ready.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. We are going in for round 2. There were a couple close calls that you may or may not have seen, but we made it.
And we got both lives, so probably gonna need them. But now at least Dave, I didn't want to do spoilers the first time and tell Dave to immediately start dodging when he walked in. This time I recommend immediately starting dodging, like right now, fucking go! Like, cause Jesus Christ!
Fuck this shit!
Yep.
Jesus!
Job. Should get it next time.
Literal bullet fucking hell.
But it's not even like all the bullets, it's the pools of fire that just come out of nowhere. I recognize it's from those things, but it's impossible to see all this shit.
Yeah. No, like I said, it's... Pop your ult.
Not yet.
I would recommend popping your fucking ult.
Where did that
You're
fucking...
out of health. Yeah. Alright, climb up to the top. Because she's basically going to turn the entire floor down there into lightning.
Ah, I see.
And that's why you took damage last time and then you got yeeted up here. She's standing still, so shoot her shoulder or hand. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, that's 1. 2. Oh, no, almost 2. Go, get terminus that shit. Nice. Alright. She's spawning her dudes. She now has a health bar. The little dudes are her health. Alright, that's 1 dead. Alright. Alright, now shoot her. Eyeballs.
Ah, what the fuck is this beat?
Ah!
Ugh.
She got this. She got this now.
Alright, come on. You got this, Dave. This is last stage.
The fucking pools of fire!
Alright, she's stunned for a moment. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Dudes. Get up your ults. Alright, switch over to the hounds. Alright.
Well, if it isn't the fucking shield guy.
Chungus and fly. More fly.
I'm not dealing with that shit.
All right. You used your ult a little too soon, methinks. Ah! Whew. And the music ends on the perfect note.
No. Sucks to be
Choose
sucks. Sucks to
choose being-
sucks. Ugh.
You have come for your voice, but I only have part of it. The rest is in the heavens.
Ooh.
Some of us believed the all needed to be torn down. Its corruption was absolute. Wait, please. Let me tell you who I was. Your protector. And when Basilius saw you first, we conspired to hide you here. Knowing hell would make us forget. Cloak our plans, even from ourselves. Basilius and I rebelled against the light. I was cast down, appointed judge. I took your voice, knowing one day you would have to defeat me to assault heaven.
That explains some things.
We forgot everything. In hell, you lost yourself. I lost my rebellion. And Basilius, he lost you. His one love, after he cast himself down. We had hoped when you were ready you would find him. But now, you have become the Hellsinger. Now your voice is yours again. Not all, but enough to shatter the barrier between realms. One last thing. When you get to heaven, don't forget to
As far as last words go,
It's pretty
that's
good.
pretty top notch.
But there's a reason you don't outright mess with the all. Because when you do, things get strange.
Oh.
Bottom line, I wouldn't worry too much about the unknown. She's tougher than any of us, and her song ain't over. So when she gets up top, and I don't reckon it'll take too long either, well, let's just say, Lord help heaven when she gets there.
Sequel hook.
Oh, hell yeah. And it's a good one, too.
Yeah.
That,
So that was Metal Hellsinger, everybody.
it's not over yet.
What do you mean it's not over yet? Well, other than the credits.
First,
'cause
we gotta watch the credits, and then, of course, we gotta watch the stinger.
Of course there's a stinger.
They have Troy Baker, and, who was it that I said voiced the Red Judge?
It's not Jennifer Hale, is it?
I think it was.
Well, we'll find out in a minute. But yeah, this game was cool. I, first of all, love rhythm games. And second of all, I love first-person shooters that let me feel like a badass. And,
This does both.
yeah. Despite the fact that if you've watched this entire series, you know exactly how it ends, I strongly recommend you play this because it is very different to play than it is to watch.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and it is. It's just the office dogs. Wait, development babies and office dogs.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Yeah, Jennifer Hale.
Jennifer Hale. That's what I thought. Yeah. So they got Troy Baker and Jennifer Hale to do voiceovers for this, and that's not including the crazy amount of musical talent they got. I mean, look at this.
Yep.
Look at these names on here.
I don't know any of these names except Serj Tankian. Well, I guess
Yeah.
Lamb of God I know too, but
I mean, like, I know all those bands. I know every single one of those bands, and I'm familiar with most of those artists, but that's because I'm a metalhead. But they got together, like, a freaking all-star team of metal players for this game, and it's like, I mean, you just don't see that kind of thing. Like, the first time, I mean, you've got bullets per minute and stuff, but, like,
Yeah.
this is the first time I'm aware of that they've gotten some really, really high-grade talent and then decided, oh yeah, you can, like, stream this and it won't get, like, demonetized on the spot.
right, because it's all original music, just using
Yeah, it's-
known people. Like the guy
Yeah,
that did the music, Two Feathers, fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Well done, sir or ma'am.
I mean, that's the thing, is that, they got all original music, but with really high talent artists to do it. I mean, they got freaking Serj in there to do the final boss music. And, like, he was also, like, he did, like, when they got the trailers, his song was obviously used in most of them. Because they're like, look, we got the guy from System of a Down to do this song.
Yeah.
And people were like, holy shit.
Well, I think that if you think about it, it's kind of like what happened with Brutal Legend, where they went to these people and they were like, we want to make a game and feature some music with you in it. And they were like, no, that doesn't sound like it. But, no, hold on. Let me show you the game. And they were like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what happened.
Well, I imagine they went to him with the idea. They were like, okay, we've got this idea that we want to use, like, big name music talent for it. It's like, okay, well, what's the premise? Well, it's a rhythm game where the music gets more badass the more you murder shit. And it's like, okay, you have my interest. You had my interest, now you have my attention.
So, I don't think that's the way it happened. If I had to guess, I would say that they made the game and Two Feathers made music for it, and had somebody like that they knew or possibly did themselves just do all the vocals, and then they went out and said, we'd love to have you guest star in these few songs in this particular way, and they were like, yeah, okay, can do.
I'd have to. I'm wondering if there's a
Behind the scenes.
behind the scenes. I'd love to see a behind the scenes. I'll have to look into that, because, I mean, I'm sure there's some interesting stuff involving this game. And the plot, the sequel hooks, like, are great. So it's like, okay, yes, they have it open to do at least one more sequel. They could probably fit in 2,
Yeah,
to be perfectly honest. But
somehow. But here we go.
I wouldn't go more than 3. But it's, a short, fun game. Everyone go play it.
Yes.
But here's the stinger.
So, I guess that brings us to the here and now. Yeah, it's dark, but the stars are still out there. Things went sideways when the judge died. Realms just clean fell apart. Devils rushed out of the hells into the prime, took up residence in places they didn't belong and weren't meant for. Ruined a lot of prime vacation spots that give adrift. Anyway, we got split up, unknown to me. I'm not sure where she is now.
The
Not
bar is
in
called
heaven,
The
that's for sure.
Outsiders.
Yep.
It's okay, though. I knew it could happen. I played the waiting game
Pass was
before
here.
in worse places than this.
Absolute grunge bar.
So now I'll just sip my drink and miss my friend while all of existence spirals down the drain.
The jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, I don't know when or if we'll catch up again, Could be never. But you know, could be a lot sooner than never, too. We'll just have to see. Y'all stay safe. Now.
That's cool. I like that.
And that ends with the standard Troy Baker, y'all stay safe now. It's like, yes!
I had to revive a couple of times, but I made it. 55% spent at 16 times Fury.
I'd have been surprised if you didn't have to revive a couple times. I've played that mission over many a time.
You have unlocked Archdevil difficulty. You pass through the passage hell is reset. Destroy the bosses in their original order. Enemies are stronger than ever, and beach matching is vital. A well-chosen sigil or perfect condos can be what tips the scale in your favors.
Yeah.
Once more with sealing. Archdevil. But yeah, that was Metal Hellsinger, everybody. So, next time on Character Select, we'll be playing a different game. What we'll be playing? Haven't decided yet. But, hope you enjoyed this one. Hope it was a good romp. Relatively shorter series. Okay with that, too.
No, this, like, anytime you do a rhythm game, it's typically going to be shorter, but I think that this was a good length for it.
Oh, yeah. It didn't overstay its welcome.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, it's like you can play a rhythm game for a while, but it comes to a point where you're just like, okay, I've had enough. And, you know, they made it just long enough with just enough variety in the weapons and the enemies. I mean, there wasn't a tremendous variety, but for how short it was, yeah, that's a good number.
Yeah.
And then they, like, padded it out with fantastic music and awesome gameplay. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you did good. You did good, son. Good pig. Do another one.
But thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And Bow.
Yo.
See ya.
Horns.